Hi, my name's Costas.
I'm Chris.
Welcome to the 7th episode of the weekly magazine. Chris today, he's lost his voice, so I'll be doing most of the talking. Hopefully I'll liven up the place. Yeah,
I'll try my best, but
as you
I
can
haven't got
hear.
much voice left, I'm afraid.
We've got the word of the week back today.
Competition, yes, but Costas is going to do it this week.
So
He's going to be doing most of the talking. He doesn't know what this is.
right, okay. Right.
Okay?
Now that's
Well, that's going to carry you a whole load of trouble, that is, isn't it?
it's an interesting one.
So what's on the show, Costas?
Now this week we're going to be looking at Loxley by Dave Forrest, ITD by Sam Fitton, released by Warped Magic, and Blast from the Past.
Blast from the Past is a Daryls Card Revelatons DVD. So we're featuring one of the tricks from that. It's an old Alcaran trick.
Can you say that again?
No.
Let's get on to this week's show.
Thank you.
Hi Chris, nice to meet you. Don't you like it on a DVD?
Yeah.
Over performance you got, hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah, before every trick.
Who are you?
And he's performing to his brother or his wife.
Right Chris, I've got a joker here.
Yes.
Okay, we'll get back to that in a second. But first of all, I did send you a text message.
Yes.
We'll get back to that in a bit as well.
Okay.
I've got a pack of cards here. Do you know in what order these cards are in?
No.
Nor do I. What I'm going to ask you to do in a second, I want you to get this joker. I'm going to ask you to place it anywhere you want in the pack.
Okay.
And whatever card is on top of the joker will be your selection.
The one above it,
The
right?
one above it, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, take the joker, place it anywhere you want.
Okay.
Great. Okay. We need to cut the cards and complete the cut.
Yeah.
And cut the cards again.
Another one.
That's
Yeah.
it, and complete the cut. Fantastic.
Happy there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I've sent you a text message.
Yes.
Do you want to get your phone out?
Yeah.
And let's have a look what I sent you.
Okay. So it's
The
the
Jack of Clubs
And
16.
it's
Don't know if you can see that.
16th Jack of Clubs.
So let's get these cards and let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And it's above the joker.
Ooh, so that's my card.
And that's your card.
So if that's the Jack of Clubs, that's good.
That'll be pretty impressive.
That's
And that's
amazing.
Jack of Clubs. Now the interesting thing is, you could have placed that anywhere you wanted amongst all these cards.
Right.
However, all these are blank.
Wow.
And
Very
that's
good.
Loxley.
Yay!
So what do you think?
That's really good, isn't it?
It's a really nice trick to perform.
Should we just get the packaging for this? So, full 52, Loxley by Dave Forrest.
Of course, I learnt this about 10 minutes ago. In fact, you learnt it yesterday, you were going to perform it today. You lost your voice, so I had to jump and save the day. And you literally did teach it to me 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's very straightforward.
And it's straightforward.
Very clean.
The reset,
For 30 seconds.
not longer. It's very easy procedure. But the trick virtually works itself.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
This is it's a brilliant idea. It's a great routine by Dave. Not necessarily one you'd perhaps do around the tables as a working performer, but if you were doing a show, you know, it would certainly fit in as a one-off. or in a pot, where you just do one top table trick or something.
Well,
really nice.
what I really like about this as well is the spectators place the joker any way they want in the pack.
Yeah.
And of course the card on top is their chosen card. You already sent them a message. But what I really like is the ending where all the cards are blank.
Yeah. And as ever with a full 52 production, you get everything.
Everything, yeah.
You get the blank pack, you get the card, the cards, the routine, and you get to see.
And everything's well explained.
It's really well explained. I mean, Dave always does a good job with his products.
I know you taught it to me earlier, but I was on the other side of the counter when you were watching it.
Yeah. And Dave does a great job with all of his products, really, that he puts out to you, and this is no exception.
That's it. You're gonna buy something. You get everything in order to perform this effect, and everything is fully explained in the DVD.
Yeah.
And it's going to be
learn it in 10 minutes.
And it's going to be a trick that you'll like performing as well. It is a great trick.
I think so. I mean, the method's very it's very hands off, isn't it? It's very clean. You're pointing the spectators, and there's a certain amount of audience management that needs to go on. But I think anybody who's handled spectators for any
and I don't when you say audience management, I don't. It's not anything that you really need to pay that much attention to.
No.
Because I just perform the trick to you. I know you know how the trick works and stuff, but there isn't anything apart from what I did in order to do in the real world.
It's as easy as that, really. And it's a real fool. It fooled me when I first saw it.
When you showed it to me yesterday, I really liked it. And when you explained to me how to perform this, I thought, yeah, it's really clever. It's really nice.
Yeah. Now the other thing as well, Dave explains how to do this. You get on the DVD. You get some artwork where you can, because you're sending the photograph to a spectator, you can put your contact details on that photograph.
Right, okay, so when
So you can put your website and your mobile number, so when you're texting that picture through, it's a really good opportunity for you to get your contact details.
It tries to maximise any opportunity to push his details to the potential customer.
If you're out there as a performing magician, well, even if you're not, if you're a salesman, you sell fish and chips, it doesn't matter. If you get your details into a customer's phone with that picture and your contact details on.
And it's a strong way for them to have your contact details, isn't it? A business card they could always throw away or lose. But most of the time, I don't delete any of my messages. So I could always go back. That's why it's probably always run out of memory. So I could always go back and find something. So having a text message, you receive a text message as part of a trick that was really good. You've also got a business card type
it's
thing.
Brilliant. Yeah, it's really good. It's good. Really clever.
Really like this. Well done, Dave.
So this is ITD by Sam Fitton and Walk Magic. You walk up to a group or a table, introduce yourself as the magician, say you're going to do a quick trick using your mobile phone, and as fast as that you change it into a pack of cards and go into your favourite card routine. Thank you.
ITD by Sam Fitton and Walk Magic.
That's what you get. This is one of their first releases.
And
done a really good job.
It's a great start to a release, in my opinion.
Yeah, they've done a great job. I mean, it's the gimmick is really well made. Darren, who runs Walk Magic, he used to make all the gimmicks at JV Magic.
Yeah.
So he's been in the business a long time. Now's his way around the magic business.
The gimmick's really well made. When I opened it the other day, I looked at it and I was playing around with it. I'm thinking, what have they released here? But like with everything, WTFT. Watch the F in trailer and have a look, and then watch the DVD, and they will tell you exactly how to use it.
I'll be honest with you, the gimmick was more or less what I was expecting, but something less.
Yeah.
Okay, if that makes sense. I was expecting it to work slightly differently and be more automatic.
Yeah.
if that doesn't, I'll try not to
Well,
give too much away.
well, that's my first opinion. When I looked at it, I thought...
But actually, after playing around with it for 5 or 10 minutes, I got the knack of doing it quite quickly, and there's nothing to break. It's not going to snap. It's not going to wear out.
That's actually a very good point. There is nothing to break with this.
That's right.
There's nothing that you need to fix.
No.
And it's going to last you...
As long as you look after it, it's going to last you a long time.
Absolutely.
So you get, like I say, you get the set of DVD instructions. Sam Fitton, who's the guy who's come up with this, does a good job of talking you through it and handling it and stuff. And you also get the gimmick to go away and perform it straight away. So I think they've done a great job of this. I think I really like it.
What would be great as well if they can make a wheelbarrow I can sit in, and then it can change into a Porsche or something. And say, you know, this is my Porsche, and they'll look at you crazily, and all of a sudden it
Right.
hint. But anyway,
You ain't got the hang of this yet, have you?
no, not yet. One day I will.
So
Back to you next week.
So yeah, ITD. I think it's great. It's a quick little thing. Walk up to a table.
It's an opener.
Bang.
Yeah, it's an opener, isn't it?
It's an opening trick. I did show it to somebody earlier, and because I didn't point out the phone enough, I just went, what happened there? So you do have to point that the phone's there. But Sam talks you all through that in the DVD. Yeah, it's really good.
That's great. I like the
Nice
gimmick.
opener.
Great opener, and it's modern as well.
Yeah.
It's a mobile phone. Everyone knows what an iPhone looks like, and you make an iPhone disappear, turn to paper
I mean,
cards.
with just a little bit of thought, I came up with a couple of routines of my own, using a real iPhone as well. Transposition effects, just to get you sort of thinking along those lines. So yeah, fantastic.
Excellent.
Brilliant, well done.
Well done. This week's Q&A was, what's your favourite plot in Magic? What's yours, Chris?
Card to impossible location. Sign card. I love it. I released my own take on it a few years ago with the cigarette lighter.
You got something else coming out soon with Harry Robson?
Yeah, that uses a similar method. So yes, card to impossible location, card to wallet, card to box, card to shoe, anything with the sign card.
And you've probably got every single version
I
out there.
haven't got, I've either got it or I've had it at some time or another, yeah.
And you love the destination box?
I do.
You
So
still won't get me one?
we're still waiting on John Allen, aren't we?
You said to me the other day on Facebook, I'm not having one.
Fair enough.
Right, I'll get you back one day.
You're not having mine. So that was the question, and we had well, a lot of people agreed with me, really, didn't they?
Yes, they did actually.
Although we had a few different answers. So Gary Jones.
We had Gary Jones producing and transporting and vanishing coins. It all goes back to his childhood.
Everybody's childhood.
You know, ear from the back of your, you know, coin from the back of your ears.
Ear from behind the coin.
That's it. I'm making it up now as we go along. Yeah. So that's where it stems from for
Good
Gary.
point by Gary. If you take people back to that childlike state and when they were a kid, you've won them over straight away.
Yeah.
They love it. It's like when you watch old TV reruns, you know.
Well, that's
The
interesting.
shows are probably rubbish now.
Well, that's interesting because I remember being at some relative's house, and that was the first trick I ever saw live. Was whoever was there took a coin from the back of my ear.
The first one I ever saw.
But I've never liked coin magic.
The first one I ever saw, I was in Butlins. Right, I was about 6 years old, and we was talking to this family, and he kept doing this, and I was amazed by that, and I just thought he was just amazing. This bloke.
I could never do that.
Could you not?
No.
Even when you just had a tutorial.
I can't do it. No matter how much. You know, you could have an expert teach me. I don't know, well, you for example, and I just can't do it. It's something that my brain just can't.
You got strange hands. That's what it is.
Maybe it freaks me out.
Probably.
I get scared.
Anyway.
So that's by looking at you, isn't it? Yeah. You got Dean Joggerson, signed objects and borrowed objects to impossible location.
So that's a different thing, isn't it? So we're talking ring flight.
Yeah.
Burnt and restored note. That kind of stuff.
That kind of magic. Paul Gordon, of course. Any card plot with a killer ending. Kicker.
Kicker ending.
I can't read your writing.
Oh. So in other words, if they think the trick's over and then you hit them with a kicker finish. And if you read some of Paul's work, his published works,
I like hitting them with a wheelbarrow.
He does do a lot of kicker stuff.
Ground Maidment, Bill and Lemon.
Bill and Lemon.
The only response of that kind, isn't it? Actually, no, it can
Well, no,
also go
again,
to
it's borrowed
signed
objects.
objects to borrow. Yeah.
I do Bill and Lemon. They are in cabaret. And when you start cutting into that lemon, you hear people in the audience that go, no way, no way, before you've even started. So it's a fantastic thing, Bill and Lemon.
Got Grand Maidment, we said that,
that.
Bill and Lemon. Christopher Cavanagh, Cartoon Possible Location.
And then we got Open Prediction from James Went. The Open Prediction. Have you ever done any work on that?
No, I haven't. You showed me one earlier.
No, that was a mystery card.
Yeah, that was a mystery card.
Open Prediction, something different. Paul Curry, I think, made it popular. I don't know whether he invented it or not. But it's a fantastic plot. Basically, you place a card down on the table, or you show a card and you say, this is my prediction, you're going to stop me on that card. And then when they deal through that, they stop you on that card.
Mark Elston did some nice work on the Open Prediction.
Right, did he?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Well, I'm not sure if he actually released any, but he's definitely worked on it.
And then we had two people, John Carey and Shannon Clark, and they're absolutely nuts about the mystery card.
Mystery card, yeah.
And
funny enough, during the mystery card, you fooled me with a frustration count.
Yeah. So mystery card, if you haven't seen it, loads of things published over the years. Ed Marlowe did some work on it. Brother John Hammond, his routine Your Sign card,
Yeah.
he's the one that most people know. It's in his book, The Secrets of Brother John Hammond, and also on the DVD set. And it's also taught, I think, on one of the MR Easy to Master DVDs. So, you know, mystery card is a fantastic plot. If you haven't seen it, it's worth checking out. Okay, so some great answers.
What about mine?
What's yours?
I ain't got one.
You have.
No,
go on.
Card at Any Number is my favourite plot.
Yeah.
And I used to... Barry Richardson, The Possible Card to Any Number was my favourite go-to effect.
That was in his book, was it Theatre of the Mind, was it?
Yeah, and I think it was in theatre, but I also released it as a standalone effect. That's where as a pamphlet, yeah.
Okay. I remember you showing me that many years ago and filmed me with it. You know, it's worth checking out actually.
And there's so much nice work. You know, David Burgess and he's got a nice book.
Paul's
Mark
got a
Paul.
nice take on it.
There's a lot of information.
The
out there.
Mark Mason put out was good actually. What's that called? I can't remember. Anyway, you know the one I'm talking about. Mark Mason's thing that he put out, that was good.
You have to ask Mark Mason and put it down and tell us what effect he's talking about.
Yeah, sorry. It popped into my head and then popped out again.
So go and have a look on the website.
So the question for next week is, what's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you whilst performing magic?
Run over by a wheelbarrow. No? Okay.
So we'll give our answers on next week's show. If you want to get in touch and tell us what the funniest thing that's ever happened to you while performing magic, that would be great. Thank you. Costas, this is the laziest card trick ever, because you're going to do most of the work. I just want you to take one of these cards out for me.
Yeah.
Have a look at it, shut the camera. Just pop it back. Fantastic. From this point on, you're going to do all the work. Alright? You need to cut the cards for me and complete the cut. Beautiful. Turn them over. Again, cut the cards. Complete the cut. And again. And complete the cut. Turn them over again. Wonderful. So here we go. Your card is 6 cards from the top. Let's see how we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was your card?
Ace of Spades.
The Ace of Spades.
What a wheelbarrow.
Thank you. So, this is just one of the routines from Daryls Card Revelatons. There's quite a few of these out now. On each one.
Which volume is this from?
I knew you were going to ask me that. It's from volume 5. The Lazy Man's Card Trick.
That's volume 4.
Yeah, Lazy Man's Card Trick, volume 4. What can I say about these DVDs? For anybody who's learned how to control a card, there's hundreds of card revelations on these things. He also teaches loads of techniques like the slop shuffle, riffle shuffle, controlling the card. There's the hot shot cut, I think he teaches on one of them. If you want to learn a lot of card magic, then these are nice DVDs because there's loads of stuff on there. Quite a few tricks on there. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's about 20 things on there. Yeah, there's about 20 items on this DVD. And Daryl's a brilliant teacher. If anybody's never seen, because Daryl, he's not around as much as he used to be, is he anymore? When I was sort of, when I was first interested in Magic, Daryl, we had a lot of stuff out. Well, it was Daryl and Michael Amara, isn't it? It was bringing out DVDs and videos at the time. Yeah, and books and pamphlets. How old we are? Yeah, feel it today. You're older than me. I don't look it though, do I? I sound it though. I sound like an asthmatic 90-year-old woman. So yeah, the card revelations, they're fantastic. Like I say, one way to control a card, and 50 tricks, or 50 ways to control a card and one trick. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of stuff on there. You're getting a lot for your money, and it's good stuff as well. He's gone through all the classic stuff. That trick was an Alcaran trick. I mean, if you just pick one of them up at random, okay, there's stuff here by Ed Balducci, Matt Shulian, who else? Larry Jennings, Daryl himself, and so, that's just picking one up at random, so all are great, really. I think they've chosen a really good selection of magic tricks on these DVDs. You're not going to get stuff placed in these DVDs just for the sake of filling the DVD up. There's a reason why they've been placed on these, because they are good. Okay, you're not going to all together as well. Yeah, you're not going to be happy with every trick on there. You're not going to go and say, well, I'm going to perform every single one of these because I really like it. There's going to have some that you really like and some that you think, okay, that's a good idea. There's a good mixture of skill as well. There's some stuff on there that's quite hard. Excuse me. And there's some stuff that's completely self-working. So it's it's really good. Sorry, I'm taking a mickey. Because I can talk. Well done. No, I think it's a great set. We've gone through these, 8 years ago. And for people that get into Magic nowadays, they don't really know these DVDs exist because it's always about the new thing, And you get a DVD, and nowadays a DVD's got like 9 items on it. If that. And these DVDs got 20 solid items, tricks that are not really that difficult and well worth it. If you do want to go back and find what we grew up learning, these DVDs are it really, aren't they? Yeah, well, some of the stuff is, definitely, So that's the blast from the past this week. It's Daryls Card Revelations. Excellent. This week's Down News. Chris losing his voice. I've changed my outfit. Don't I look better in this? I look cool, don't I? Okay. Is that it? No. This week's prize, if you can guess the word, is again £20. And if you miss that, then there's something wrong with you, because we're expecting loads of you to get it right, and not one get it wrong, please. If you do, we know you're joking with us. And we will get really upset. And I'll start crying. No, again. So next week we've got John Carey lecturing at the shop. Yep, on Tuesday, 8 o'clock start. We'll be here from about 7. Tuesday the 11th of November, Doors open at 7. It's 10 quid to come in. And if you do want to come, please let us know, because we're only limited to 25 spaces. And I think 15 have gone already. Well,
apparently just over now.
Is it? Okay, so let us know if you want to come along to that. Also, the word of the week, we said that, £20.
£20.
What was that? Oh yeah, the wall.
Yeah, the wall. Now, a lot of people have, when they walk in, they see this wall. It's impressive in the flesh. However, I have a time lapse of this being done. So we're going to finish with the time lapse of this wall being graffitied. It took 3 days, 50 cans of spray, and it was impressive to see it happen.
Oh, also, next week, guest presenter on the show.
John Carey.
John Carey will be guest presenting on the show as well.
He doesn't know it yet.
He
so
does.
John...
He does.
He doesn't know what he's going to be doing on it.
He doesn't know he's going to be dressing up in that outfit now.
Shall we get him to act like a chicken?
Yeah. Good luck. That's it. Have a great
Right,
week.
that's it.
Thank you.